So I want to talk about booster boxes from the Sword and Shield era that you should be buying, in my opinion. So Fusion Strike, Lost Origin, and Chilling Reign. They're now all pretty much over $400 at this point, and they've all taken off. And in my opinion, like those ones are still honestly, in a few years from now, they're gonna be more expensive. So even if you want to buy those, like yeah, like it's not gonna really get any cheaper. So if you want to buy those, you should still buy them. But in my opinion, you know, these other Sword and Shield boxes are the ones you should be buying right now. Specifically, this one I'm showing you right here, I really think is the main one, and just I feel like it's super undervalued. I think the Charizard's undervalued, but Brilliant Stars. In my opinion, if you missed out on Lost Origin, Fusion Strike, Chilling Reign, this is the one, in my opinion, that you should really be going for. Brilliant Stars, you know, I've always felt that this set was undervalued because it was always in between, Astral, Silver, and in between, Lost Origin, Fusion. It was never at the levels of, Fusion, Lost Origin, Chilling, but it wasn't as bad, you could say, as maybe Astral, maybe Silver. But Brilliant Stars, I really feel like at some point in the future, the charge is gonna go up a lot more than it is because guys, it's like 180 bucks, I think, 200 bucks, something like that. It's not that expensive. I really think that card should be more expensive, and I believe it will be more expensive in the future. And just with, just besides the Charizard though, the evolutions in this set, guys. We all know evolutions. Like we see prismatic evolutions, evolving skies. Like this set has, I think, like four or five evolutions in the trainer gallery, and they're really good artworks, like really good. So I've said this so many times, but that's like literally a perfect combination. I mean, Charizard evolutions in one set. This is a very, very good set. The cards in here aren't extremely expensive right now, but I really feel like that Charizard is going to go up in value. It even has an Arceus V alternate art, but this is the one that would, if I had to be honest, totally honest with you guys, and really try to help you out. Brilliant Stars. If you could find deals anywhere, like I'd be buying this right now, because we've already seen it go up from 200 to now like above 250. It's at like 275 now, cheapest listing on TCG Player. It's actually like 280. You can find them cheaper on eBay. When these prices move up a lot on TCG Player, eBay tends to fall a little bit behind by a few days. You can start to find some, boxes on eBay for a little bit under market. So I'm telling you guys right now, if you're trying to buy any Sword and Shield boxes and you're kind of thinking which one you should be picking up, my 100% honest opinion right now, without the ones that have already gone up to 400 plus, Brilliant Stars is the first one I'd be picking up. And when you look at the supply, guys, this is gonna hit 300 here very soon. We can see here, the past few days they've been consistently selling like 2 to 3. I know that's not a lot, but there are some days we've seen some other boxes where just like 10 sell. And when you look at supply, it's gonna hit 300 very soon here. You can see this seller has 4. Let's just count all the way until we get 300. 4, 5, 6, 11, and then we hit it. 11 boxes, guys. That's probably what, in my opinion, probably give it a week, probably less at this point. Every time I say that, it's less, but let's say a week. I think it's gonna hit 300. So at this point, I really think Brilliant Star should be the one that you guys should be buying if you really are looking for these Sword and Shield sets. And like I said, you can find them cheaper on eBay right now. If you go on eBay, you can find some 265. I found some for 250s, even 260s. And a lot of these have best offers. You can maybe offer a little bit under, but you can find them for a little bit cheaper on eBay right now for some listings. But this is not going to last forever. So if you see, sellers that have good ratings and it's maybe 10, 20, $30 under market, I would probably be buying those. Especially, it's also good that with eBay you do see the pictures of the booster boxes, which obviously a lot of people care about condition. So I'd be buying from eBay. If you're trying to buy these booster boxes, you can find them for a little bit cheaper. And Brilliant, I'm telling you, is a super underrated set right now. It's going to hit 300 very soon. And 400, I don't know how long it's going to take for that, but it's going to hit 300 in my opinion very soon here. I'd be buying Brilliant. Next, Silver Tempest. Silver Tempest, yes, you were able to get them not too long ago on Pokemon Center. Now they're $100 more, but I still think it's a good pickup if you missed out, whatever reason that may be. This is sort of the same thing with Brilliant. I think Brilliant is a better set than Silver. I know Lugia is more expensive than Charizard, but Brilliant, just having those evolutions in the trainer gallery, in my opinion, just makes it a better set than Silver, because Silver has Lugia, right? And then it has the Rayquaza in the trainer gallery. But that's kind of it. But Brilliant, it just has that Charizard, has even the Arceus, and having those evolutions, it's a better set in my opinion. But Silver definitely it's still a good set. I mean, it has Lugia. Like, come on. So even at it being 250, I think it's still a good pickup. Same thing, I think it's going to hit 300 pretty soon. I think Brilliant's going to do it before silver, but silver definitely still at this price point, I think it's still a good pickup. And let's just count to see how many boxes are left before it hits, 300. And we can see here some days like a lot sell. Like I told you guys with Brilliant, like it's 11 boxes until it hits 300. It's only selling 3 to 4 or 2 to 4 every single day. One day, maybe 10 sell, it hits 300 one day. It happens, and that's what we see with some of these sets. Silver Temp, as you can see here, one day 18 sold, and then past few days, 6, 7 sold. So let's just count here. Let's count to see how many we need to sell on TCG Player before it hits, 300. So we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30, 32, 31, or 32, 33, I can't count, 34, 35. So it's like 30, 35. I think I miscounted somewhere there. So 30, 35 boxes before it hits 300. So obviously, a lot more needs to get bought out for Silver Tempest to hit 300, which is why I partially believe Brilliant is going to hit 300 before Silver. So that's the one I'd be focusing on, Brilliant Stars before Silver Tempest. But you can see here one day, 18 boxes did sell of Silver. But yeah, things can happen very quickly. I'd be picking up Brilliant over Silver, but still Silver, you can't go wrong. And especially I noticed with Silver, you can find some cheaper boxes on eBay. So if you go here, if you scroll down, you can see most of them are going for around market, like 240s, 250s. You can see just all around. They're all going for around that, market price. There's actually not that many being listed for that, like market price. A lot of them are actually over. But I did find one seller by the time this video is up. Hopefully it's not out of stock. But there is a seller, very reputable. So if you buy 4 or more, you can get them for $225 each, and it's free shipping. Obviously, you got to pay tax. But that's like, what, $20 under market for each box. So hopefully by the time this video is up, hopefully it's still here. If not, then I guess, it's a good deal if you can buy more, 4 or more, because you get a, $25 discount off of each one. So yeah, this is the cheapest listing I could find for this, and from a reputable place. So hopefully you guys can buy this. I don't know if it's going to be up by the time I upload this, but yeah. And then lastly here, Astral Radiance. This is the least talked about alternate art set, I guess besides Battle Styles. But Astral Radiance actually has recently gone up. No one's really talked about this because, I don't know, Astral is not really talked about. Look at the past few days, how many have been sold. We see 6, 7, 11. Like a decent amount is being sold of these. They all got cleared out. It's no longer $200. Now it's at $240. So at the same level basically as Silver Tempest. In Astral, I would be picking up, in my opinion, Silver and Brilliant before Astral, just because, Astral's a decent set. It's a little bit deeper than those sets, you could say, because it has the Palkia Dialga, some other cards. I think the Beedrill or something. I know the Machamp, is the top chase card in the set. It's only like $120, $130. It's not as popular as the Lugia and the Charizard. So for obviously that reason, I wouldn't pick Astral before, Brilliant and Silver. But however, in the trainer gallery, it does have the Starmie card, so that's like a, $50, $60 card. So it has that. But top chase card wise, Astral Radiance, it just really isn't there compared to Silver and Brilliant. But it is now $240. So at this price point, I'd be picking up Silver over Astral, just in my opinion. But Astral has gone up. And let's just count like we did with the other boxes to see how many it needs to sell before it hits 300. 1, 2, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then actually that's it. So it's only 14 boxes. Wow, that's kind of surprising. So it actually has less supply before it hits 300 than Silver Tempest. However, I think long run, regardless if this does actually hit 300 before Silver based on the supply, I think Silver is a better set, in my opinion, just because it has the Lugia and obviously the Rayquaza, but mainly the top chase card in Astral. Just, it's really not that strong compared to the others. So yeah, I'd be picking up Silver over this set, but it's still good. Now with Astral, I'm telling you, with just any of these Sword and Shield boxes, it's really hard to find any deals. Same thing with Astral, surprisingly, I actually haven't been able to find any on eBay. You can see they're all basically going for like 240s, 250s, even 260s. So there's not really any good discounts with Astral, even though Astral isn't as sought after. So yeah, those are the boxes I'd be buying if, you missed out on Lost Origin, Fusion, and Chilling Reign. These ones that are under 300, I'd be picking up Brilliant, Silver, and then Astral. In that order, I think those are the best pickups right now for Sword and Shield boxes that have not gone up to 400 plus. And yeah, I think shortly here, people will be talking more about Brilliant when it hits 300. People will be talking about more about Silver when it hits 300. Same thing with Astral, but mainly Brilliant, Silver. Those are the ones you got to buy right now, in my opinion, if you want to be ahead of the curve. Because I'm telling you, with how this market is, people just want to buy when things go up. And I'm telling you right now, trying to give you guys some advice that these are the ones before people start going crazy with these, like we see with Lost Origin and Chilling Reign. I'd be buying them right now while they're not in the total spotlight, because the other ones have skyrocketed, and these I think at some point will as too. I think these will always kind of be behind Lost Origin, Fusion, and Chilling Reign, but I still think at the prices of mid 200s, I still think they're great pickups. So that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.